Welcome to the fourth game. This time it's against TWA, which has Gneisenau, Cleveland, and Yamada. We are playing on Riposte, on Domination, and well, we have 3 wins so far, and now we're facing one of the best clans in the game. So this will be a very interesting game. We decided I will go to A to try and cap it, with Helena and Leon being some distance behind to support if needed, or possibly delay B. RPF gives an indication that at least storm ships will go towards B, but right now my biggest concern is that the Cleveland will pop out at A and radar me. So when I get into A, I will try to turn away so that if he comes, I can run. B is being kept, and that has to be the destroyer. We also see the battleship, but I've not yet seen the Cleveland. Now the Cleveland is there and they have kept B. I know that I'm safe for now. Mech in case that he wants me to go south, but since I do have the opportunity to shoot at Cleveland, I stop, smoke, and starts firing. Cleveland radar range is 9 kilometers, so he can't reach me. And if the DD does come towards me, he can't torp me since the Pan-Asian line has seawater torps. Cleveland disappears and the Gneisenau is out of range, so I reverse and just send some torps in case the destroyer tries to go through that gap between the islands. The Gneisenau is now in range but disappears. Meanwhile, Mecca and Solana is moving away to try and kite and do damage. Gneisenau pops up and I start shooting. Cleveland as well. And they shoot at me even though I'm a smoke, and seeing how close they are gives an indication of that these are some really good players. I switch to the Cleveland to try and get some damage. Do get a fire, but he repairs that. Smoke is running out, so I move away. And here we decided I should go towards B through the west side, while Solana Mecca will be north to try and get a crossfire. Mecca's RPF indicates the Cleveland, basically. So we have no good idea of the DD, but there are the torps. So he should be either west-southwest of B or possibly moving back into B. We see both sets of torpedoes there. I decide to send some torps into the gap, just in case one of the ships go there, before moving closer to be able to engage them. I'm detected, and I detect the enemy destroyer as well. My first of the torps almost get him. He smokes up, and here I make my first major mistake. I send a second set of torps towards the destroyer when I should have saved it for the nice now that is pushing south, as you see there. This means that I have nothing to really hurt him with, and I lose valuable damage basically. I don't dare to shoot right now since I'm expecting the radar from the Cleveland. Could have gotten a few shots in, but I decided to just stick behind the island until the radar runs out. And it does, and I'm gonna try to push in to help with the Cleveland and the nice now. Salana is not in the best position. Quite far out. Here we have both the Ignition now and the Cleveland, and I decide to try and help finish off the Cleveland since I'm waiting for my torps to reload to hopefully get some hits on the Ignition now. He's shooting secondaries on me, but not the main guns, and the secondaries, while good on the Ignition now, are not as terrifying as on the Bismarck, so I decide to stick with the Cleveland and not smoke up until I have a better reason to. I send first set of torps, but it looks like he's turning east, but he changes back to west and they miss. Slana dies, but I managed to kill the Cleveland. I expect the Ignition now to continue through the gap between those islands, so that's where I send my torps. Then I smoke up and just start hammering him with my HE. Get the fire, but of course he does not repair. This is only one. And here I have my second set of torps, and I do get the second fire, and then torpedo hit. Unfortunately, it's no flooding, but he does repair the two fires I have on him, so I'm desperately trying to get a new fire that will stick. Mecha is very low, and when here I get the fire, and we decide that I need to go into B and cap. And this is basically where I make my second major mistake. I stop firing at the Ignition now. I'm hoping my fire should be able to do some good damage, but what I should have done is kept firing until I was in B and behind the island that is just west of B, to continue get him lower and possibly even get him killed. Meanwhile, Mecha dies from the DD, and I have to take B and I have to get a kill, which makes it a little bit bigger mistake that I don't continue firing here. My torps are not ready, and Ignition is going for A, so they will not reach anyway, so I cannot rely on that. Here I see smoke from the DD, and since I didn't pay attention and see that the smoke was actually visible before, I think that he has just smoked up, and I go towards the smoke to see if I can catch him. Still not firing at the Nice now, unfortunately. so no more damage since the fire has also run out. They're now capping A, and I'm running north, finishing capping B. And basically we have no enemy DD here. I speed boost since time is very critical. I have less than 3 minutes left. And when I clear this island, unfortunately I make the third major mistake this game. And ultimately this is what will probably cost us the win. I see it now, I don't shoot, instead I slow down and send both set of torps in hopes that he will eat some of them. The guy just smokes up the guys now, and I'm down to 1 minute 40 seconds, so I just have to rush and try to get a kill. Either one would be fine since that's all is needed, but I need a kill and I need to survive. The plane is going down, so that won't be able to spot me, but the smoke is in the way, and I'm just waiting for it to disappear so I can shoot at the battleship, or destroyer, if possible. He pops up, and I keep shooting. I have 40 seconds, he's at 20 HP. He shoots at me, but German BB dispersion is not known for its accuracy, so I feel fairly safe. And even if I didn't, we don't have time to do any fancy maneuvers or try to stay safe. I just have to fire. Get a fire on him, which he repairs, and we're down to 10 seconds. I'm going to manage to get him down to about 4.6k HP when the time runs out, but it is a loss, and it's our first loss in the group stages, and it happens in the 4th round, which is still not too bad, and losing against TWA is not really that embarrassing, even though we could have won if I made some better decisions here. So unfortunately, with Solana being a bit out and me not shooting when I should have, ultimately cost us the win. And the game ends with a loss.